We decided to work with Workforce Fitness at the back end of 2016 when we looked at our 2017 planning. One of the main things that we wanted to do was offer some wide and varied incentives to our existing staff and also appeal to new people within the market who might be coming to join Computer Futures.
I was in a bit of a lethargy with my health and my fitness. I felt really overweight, really lethargic. I had absolutely no energy whatsoever, and my motivation to fix that was really flagging because it was all down to me having to get up and do something about it. And I thought introducing the competitive element and the guys who are actually there to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong would be a big thing for me, because I don't like wasting my time doing something.
I wanted to get more into fitness and do more working out, and I thought it'd be good to kind of do it as a team. And then also the measurements as well, I think really allows you to track how well you're doing, and if you've had a takeaway one week, you can see it on the scales.
The impact that it's had on staff retention has been quite significant so far this year. Since we've been doing the programme, we've noticed that people have really bought into it, and it's something that's been getting them up in the morning on a Monday and really coming into work with a bit of a bang.
I'm focusing a lot more on what I'm doing, and I'm finding that I'm getting a lot more out of my day.
It breaks up the day as well, so I think it kind of re-energises people halfway through the day and for the working week.
The reason why we wanted to engage with Workforce Fitness and Jason and Mark was because they offered a flexible package that we were able to do during work hours. We wanted to be in a position where we were able to offer our staff a really good level of engagement in the middle of their work hours by giving them an extra 2 hours for their lunch in order to improve their personal well-being and their mental strength as well.
I've got a lot more energy all the time, I would say. I've been getting up 2 hours earlier for work so I could walk in, and I definitely wouldn't have done that before because I wouldn't have probably had the energy or the motivation to do it, but I think Workforce Fitness has really helped with that.
I think in the first week of doing Workforce Fitness, I've worked out more times than the whole of 2016.
From a mental stamina perspective, I do think that we are starting to see a improvement in people and their alertness. The recruitment sector is notoriously very competitive when it comes to hiring staff, and there's often very stiff competition for good candidates. One of the key selling points that we've got at the moment is that people are joining us over our competition because they really like the emphasis that we're putting on health and well-being within the workplace.
It's had a major impact with regards to making me want to work out more.
I would say I get less brain fog, which sometimes comes, I think, with recruitment.
I've noticed that my mind's a lot more clearer.
We've noticed across Manchester quite an upturn in performance this year. One of the main things that we've seen is that people have been a lot more alert during the work hours. Typically recruitment's quite a long hours business where we see people coming in from 8 till 6. We're starting to notice an improvement in productivity between the hours of 9 till 5, thus giving people a better work-life balance and better productivity and also better home life as well.
So it just sets my week up really well, so I continue to go to the gym throughout the week because I've started off positively on the Monday.
I've lost 13.6 pounds, 31 centimetres across chest, bust and arms, but most, I think, which is brilliant, I've actually lost 7% body fat.
The shirts I've been able to take out the wardrobe and put on that I haven't worn for 6 months. In the last month I've lost 13 pounds. I've gone from 251 pounds to 238, and that's moving downwards, and I'm looking to get back to around the 220 mark, which is where I was when I've probably been at my fittest over the last few years.
This has really brought us all together.
It's brought the whole office together rather than just speaking with your team on a day-to-day basis.
We've done a lot more collaborative working as well, and I think it's just been a really good positive atmosphere in the office since we started doing it.
I think it's good because we're getting along better around things that aren't just work related.
We're really encouraging each other while we're there. We're coming back into the office and we're discussing what everyone's eating.
As opposed to just the normal incentives we've had of going on a night out or something, it's something different outside the box which has brought us all together.
Within our team, so many people have had more energy, more day-to-day sort of drive to get up and just working a bit harder. People have got higher energy levels, and then there's also the camaraderie around it. Everyone's getting a bit competitive about the weight loss or about what their targets are. People are getting out on a Monday to go to the workforce fitness and challenging each other with fitness, and even down to the people having a bit of banter about what food people are cooking and everyone watching each other's diets. It's just really improved the team camaraderie. In work, I'm a lot more switched on. I'm a lot more focused. I'm not feeling hungry. I'm not going off and pecking at things and snacking. I'm really enjoying being in the office and having the focus to actually crack on with my work without the need for sort of coffee and all sorts to supplement it.
There's always a time to go down to the pub, but I think that, you know, as we look for a more diverse workforce and we look to attract talent across a wide spectrum, I think that it's important to do different types of things. The environment is really, really good. We do focus groups once a quarter, and since we've been doing workforce fitness, we've had some really, really positive responses about how much the environment's improved.